Okay, my big dream in life as a musician is to have a band uh, full of girls who like me, right? But that's very difficult. Your average woman wants to be the big star as a celebrity narcissist. So if I'm not more famous than her, she's not going to bother talking to somebody who's not more famous to boost her celebrity status, right? So that's the thing. Hey, ladies, I'm first king of the continent as your new government, vetting all women worldwide to be first queen of the continent. When are you going to step up to the plate as all of society fails to name a single woman who would be a good role model for children? So they named Kim Kardashian as a joke. Ha, Kim Kardashian. Well, that's a core problem with society. There are no good role models for children. We know that. We can't even get a woman who has the humility to make music with me my entire life because they must be the center of attention as a celebrity narcissist. Right? So you're not going to get uh, a band full of only girls very easily. All these women want to be the star of the show. They all want to be famous, right? So unless you're boosting her celebrity status, making her more famous, she's not interested in having a band with you. But that's a masculine feminist. A masculine feminist has a band loaded with dudes, right? But we want the opposite of that. We want feminine women with the masculine man. So we can set a good role model for children, right? A masculine man might have more than one woman, provided they're all loyal to him. Well, nobody is loyal in our society, and that's one of the major problems. I say loyalty is royalty when the psychopath doesn't want to give a king any dignity. Right? So you could all be kings and queens at home if only your girl was loyal to you. So, I want that. I want an entire band full of loyal women, right? Wouldn't that be neat to have a band where it wasn't a sausage fest? It was women who liked me, right? So it's very easy for a woman to have that in a gynocracy, in an anti male society. Hey, look, there's all kinds of bands out there where the woman is surrounded with dudes, right? Hey, dudes like to play music, I guess. They're not so self centered. They will uh, support a girl so she can be the big star, right? But I see a problem with that. I want a woman with the humility to be the bass player, uh, to to be the drummer instead of the big star, ladies. Because I know all about celebrity narcissism. I'm vetting all women worldwide to find one who's not a smug, pretentious snot, one who's not a narcissist. So, for your relationship, you want that girl who will sleep with you in the dumpster, right? Not that snot who must have, a six, seven figure income, right? Your man must be rich, right? I'm teaching you the opposite. I'm teaching you actually Diogenes the Cynic is cool since he was poor, right? I can lead every military in the world with $6 to my name. I'm teaching you that as the world's smartest man today. Look, that's something the boomers couldn't fathom, right? Money is everything. That's what equates success to a boomer, right? So, no, I'm teaching you it's actually if you have a loyal woman, right? Because look, all these rich, famous people, they all get dumped by the narcissist, right? And the narcissists out there, and they flock in numbers, all of them. They want to call the good guy the narcissist. There must be some reason she left you. No, the narcissist is the one who gets joy out of the discard, off of dumping people, like the host of every TikTok live. They get a high off of abusing their power, off of gaslighting the messenger, muting their message, and booting them from the chat in front of everybody. Right? That gets them a high. I have power. I have power on TikTok. Look what happens. I can abuse my power and laugh about it. Ha ha ha. You're on my TikTok live. First Amendment doesn't matter here. Right? They lost all their core American values when they came to TikTok and got a taste for power. Right? Just like your woman in your relationship, she got a taste for power. That's why I've never seen my son before. That's her parental narcissism, right? But she doesn't care about right and wrong. You know, I didn't want to get into moral ethics on this chat. I just wanted to do a video where I'm, again, reaching out to the public and, oh, you see why no women want to make a band with such a good musician, even if I'm the best. Hey, if I'm not making her more famous than she already is, what good am I? Right? That's her line of thinking. I want to be a celebrity. I want to be famous. Well, here's your big chance, ladies. Do you have the humility to have a band with the world's smartest man, first king of the continent? Right? Can you choke up your big fat ego to play with me, ladies? Because you haven't had the humility my entire life, right? All these women that I've collabed with as a star pirate, right? None of them responded to me in sociology, but a very, very few. And that says something about you. You don't care if the music is better, right? You lost control, so you're not interested in that music, the music that I made, the remix of your music, right? You wrote it, right? You want to own your music and charge top dollar. Hey, I want to give it away free. What's the difference between us? One of us is greedy. One of us doesn't even care about music.